guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I'm a housewife now. I was a stay-at-home mum when my kids were young, and now that everyone is out of the home, I'm a housewife. The moment I met Beth, she has had a problem with me. The first time I met her and I told her I'm a homemaker, she told me that's not a job and it's lazy of me. I met her 30 minutes before that. It comes up all the damn time. They come over for dinner and I mention I am tired and she will let me know I don't work, so how am I tired? I have talked to her and my son before. My husband and I have concluded that she's jealous. It's the only thing that makes sense at this point. I hate people like that, honestly. They think housewives are like moms don't do anything at home. Imagine cooking, cleaning, taking care of all the kids at the same time. Like, I would rather work than do that. I have told her if it happens again, I will ask her to leave, and the comments stopped for a bit. They were over for a dinner party and I was talking about how I made the pie for tonight. Beth made a comment that of course I had enough time since I don't work. I had enough and told her I had enough. I get that she's jealous of me since she has to work, but she needs to get out and she's not welcome back. My son and Beth called me a jerk for kicking them out. Just because someone's not working doesn't mean they're not doing anything. Like, there's a reason why husbands leave all the money to their wives. Imagine telling a stay-at-home mum that she does nothing. Beth is jealous. She wants to be one. I hate people who make like little comments like that. You know, like you're just like, yeah, I had so much time today, so I made this, and then they're just gonna be like, of course you have time, you're not working. It's like, just let the person feel good, honestly. Jeez, why you gotta ruin someone else's happiness just because you're jealous? I got married to my husband this July. Our wedding theme was fairy court. We only invited close family and friends and asked that they wear jewel toned dresses and suit jackets. The wedding was in a sort of forest. We also took photos with almost everyone, not just the wedding party, which only consisted of a best man and a maid of honor. My sister-in-law, mid-20s, shows up in a blush pink dress, and her boyfriend in a cream suit jacket. She thought that would make her pop, I guess. She's an attention seeker, by testimony of everyone but her mum. Jokes on her, my dress was gold and shimmery, and my husband was in an emerald green jacket. Also, I was wearing a full-on crown, no mistaking who the bride was. No way the sister-in-law dresses like that for that theme. Can you imagine, like, the theme is forest and she dresses like a princess? The theme ain't Disney, sorry. When the photographer asked me if she should Photoshop them a bit to make them blend in more, since we went with a dramatic photo style that emphasized the deep jewel tones and the darkness of the forest. I told her not to bother, make them look nice, but don't change the colors or anything like that. Well, I received the photos 4 days ago. I posted some on my Insta and most on Facebook, since most of our older relatives use it exclusively. And they looked so out of place. They were almost washed out. Then she had the nerve to comment on my post. It was very passive-aggressive, something along the lines of washing her out to make myself stand out more. I replied by saying that she washed herself out, by ignoring the wedding theme. She deleted her comment. But then we met last night at my in-laws. It was an accident, not planned or anything. She said pretty much the same thing. I repeated that she was washed out because the photo style we chose emphasized deep colors. That's why we asked people to wear jewel tones. It escalated and ended up with me telling her that she looked shit in our photos. Her complaint. Because she was a jealous little woman who thought she could upstage me with a $30 dress. She started crying and left. Now my mother-in-law says I owe sister-in-law an apology for publicly shaming her, and as well for insulting her looks. Why do I need to apologize? It's true. You look bad in the photos because you chose to wear that. Like, why is that my problem, honestly? Not my problem. Like, what the hell? What does your looks and your clothes have to do with me? Like, if you look bad, then you look bad. Imagine trying to upstage someone, but then you just end up looking like the worst one instead. Well, that's embarrassing. And then you have the nerve to be like, I can't believe you washed me out because you want to be the main person in the photo. Obviously, they're the bride. Like, why do you want to be the main person? So, hello? Like, no common sense? Okay, moving on. I have a daughter. I had her when I was very young, and her father was never in the picture. My older sister and her husband have helped me a lot. Raising my daughter alone and going to college should have been impossible without them. My sister is a stay-at-home mum, and my brother-in-law is quite wealthy due to his family business. They pay for my daughter to go to the same private school as the kids. It's very expensive, but my brother-in-law can afford it, and I'm very grateful to them for giving my daughter more opportunities. I recently got married and my husband has 3 daughters. They go to our local public school, which is good, but not as good as the private school my daughter goes to. Last night he told me that he thinks it isn't fair that my daughter goes to a $40,000 a year private school while his daughters have to go to public school. He said that next year I need to either send my daughter to public school or ask my brother-in-law to pay for his daughters to go to private school. I told him that I'm not doing that because I want my daughter to have all the opportunities I didn't have. And my brother-in-law can't afford to send 7 kids to private schools. He got mad at me and said that our kids are siblings now and everything needs to be equal between them. Then you pay for it. What? What? How do you have the audacity to ask someone else to pay for your child's schooling? You're the dad, so pay for it if you want them to go to a private school. If you don't have enough money, then public school it is. Like, honestly, I really don't think there's a big difference once people grow out into society, right? Like, when they grow up, I don't think there's a difference because you meet a lot of trashy people in private schools and a lot of trashy people in public schools. They exist everywhere. But yeah, seriously, why is the husband like that? You know, you can't be asking someone else who's not even related to you or have anything to do with you to pay for your child's schooling. Dude, some people just have the nerve, you know? They just keep on asking. Like, they don't feel embarrassed. They're just like, pay for my kid's schooling, and it's probably going to be like 40k a year, right? So 40k times 3, that's like 120k. He's asking the brother-in-law to pay 120k for his kids to go to school per year. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Like, where do you get that audacity? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!